Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope the fountain behind me doesn't bother you much as far as the sound. It's cleaning the energy, because the topics that I have for you today are both related to Ukraine. But before I start with the news for you, I have an announcement. In 3 hours from now, at 10 a.m. New York City time, which is 4 p.m. Warsaw time, and that is 5 p.m. Moscow time, I have a live stream scheduled with Scott Ritter. So if you are watching this video now, probably you will tune in a few hours. So we're gonna discuss what's going on in Kursk region for sure. And on that note, I want to read you some data I came across this morning. If Ukraine is already completely bankrupt. As most of us know, not just BlackRock, but especially BlackRock went into Ukraine and they had invested in a lot of business. They bought the land, they bought companies, I believe. I don't know what they are buying, but BlackRock is now having a huge part of Ukraine under its umbrella. So how bad the economy in Ukraine really is? Let me read you. Amid Kursk gamble, Zelensky refuses to repay foreign debt. Ukraine economy hit by rating downgrade. Amid billions of US dollars in Western aid, Ukraine is refusing to pay foreign debt. Ukraine defaults on debt repayment. Ratings agency hits panic button. Fresh blow to Ukrainian economy amid intensifying war and weakening Western support. In the latest setback, Ukraine's status as a safe country for a debt suffered another blow. Credit ratings agency Fitch, good name for the dog, right? Fitch, downgraded Kiev's ratings to restricted default on August 13th. This is what RT News has reported. Downgrade follows expiration of a 10-day grace period for a $750 million Eurobond payment. The $750 million Eurobond was due on August 1st. So what we have today, everyone? 15th? Yeah. So 2 weeks ago. But Ukraine failed to make the payment. Subsequently, Ukraine's 2026 Eurobond rating was lowered to D from C by Fitch Ratings. So I wanted to check out that Fitch rating agency and see what is the scale of those ratings. So it goes from AAA, then you have AA, A, B, C, D, and then you have D. And between D, I think D is actually the lowest. D is the lowest on this scale, and I have it right here. And D stands for Issuer Default Ratings. So D ratings indicate a new issuer that, in Fitch's opinion, has entered into bankruptcy filings, administration, receivership, liquidation, or other formal winding up procedures, or that has otherwise ceased business and debt is still outstanding. So at this point, Ukraine is D, which is the lowest on this Fitch list. This comes after Ukraine passed a law for pausing of foreign debt payments until October 1st. Law for suspension of state and state-guaranteed external commercial debt payments. Kiev is currently negotiating with creditors to restructure $20 billion international debt, a preliminary agreement with major bondholders that was reached on July 22, 2024. Fitch had projected Ukraine's state deficit to remain high at 17.1% of GDP this year. Ukraine's defense spending accounted for 31.3% of its economic output. Let me just jump on it, 1 second. Output in 2023. Fitch expects Ukraine's government debt to surge to 92.5% of GDP. in 2024. So just this year, Ukraine's government debt will surge to almost 100% of Ukraine's GDP. Crazy, no? This is crazy, guys. Ukraine's public debt exceeded $152 billion in June, rising by more than 1 billion. International Monetary Fund revised Ukraine's GDP forecast down to 2.5% from 3.2% in June. And now from the Daily Digest will be, this is the second article. So it looks like, again, am I an expert? Absolutely not. But using common sense, they will never come out of it. How will they ever come out of it? That's it. Bankrupt. So will this country even exist? This is the question. Or how this will be restructured, right? Well, probably Russia will take care of it. That's what I want to say. And I have a second article for you. Leave the comments down below. You are so much more savvy in finances than I am. This is article about robodogs that Ukraine is using. Those robots that look like dogs. You remember that movie I Am the Legend with Will Smith many years ago, as they always tend to project the reality to us. And they want us to co-create it. It was actually taking place in New York, and I think in that movie, I have to double check, those kind of robot dogs were presented. How many years ago was this movie? I don't remember, 10 or more. So the Daily Digest says Ukrainian soldiers reveal they are using robodogs, drones, those are drones, against Russia. Ukrainian soldiers in a unit that is part of the 27th Mechanized Brigade have been using a robotic dog in their fight against Russian forces. Images and videos of the robodogs have been posted to social media by the unit. According to a report from the Ukrainian military news website Militarny, soldiers of the 28th Mechanized Brigade, Kurt and Company unit have been utilizing the skills of a robotic dog for the on-the-ground reconnaissance. Kurt and Company. This Kurt sounds like a kind of German, no? Huh? Nazi German. Not German, Nazi. I'm just saying. So those dogs are for the on-the-ground reconnaissance. The photos suggest the robot was being used as a reconnaissance tool for searching inside the buildings, though the dog might have many uses in other capacities. Militarny also reported the robodog has a camouflage coating and a special handle for quick transportation. And a video released of the four-legged drone shows it was equipped with a camouflage net for reconnaissance on the ground. Such drones are used by the armed forces of various countries quite actively, both in experimental programs and for serious missions. Militarny continued, adding that the United States has also been using similar drones. US drones like the QUGV, which was developed by Ghost Robotic and Immerse Wisdom, wow, what a name, have been deployed to patrol a bases. This is reported by Business Insider on August 8 this year. US Army recently tested robot dogs equipped with artificial intelligence-enabled rifles. So, I think this might be one of the questions I will ask Scott Ritter about. And on that note, I'm seeing the bowls with water for the dogs because today it's a really hot day, beautiful day, but hot day. So yeah, that's what's happening. I might ask about those dogs. I'm actually quite curious. What's this up? The story about it. So, a comment of the day, guys. I have one comment from Knight, who says, well, let me start with this first sentence, which is kind of compliment to me. However, my name is misspelled. You are rocking it, Ania. Ania is with Y. My name is Ania. But thank you. I'm gonna read this comment because it's a good one. It's amazing how Ukraine is following World War II Germany fate. To a T. Bakhmut was like a mini Stalingrad. Now they made the stupid move to Kursk afterward, just like the Germany tank division did. That didn't end well for them and broke the back of the Wehrmacht army. If I mispronounce, forgive me because again I'm not an expert. Ukraine even has the little green man acting as mini dictator. 80 years later and history is repeating. So, how did I mispronounce this? Wehrmacht. No, I think I said it correctly. Very good comment. Thank you, Knight. Just one thing, my name is Ania. But yeah, isn't it? It's funny because remember I recorded a video 2 days ago or so when Zelensky was saying that this is like the final disaster for Putin because of Kursk tragedy that happened many years ago. So this is his tragedy, this is his Kursk. And you're leaving very on point comment about kind of deja vu from the World War II. So we know how this is gonna end eventually. On that note, I'm gonna end this video here, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Behind me is the theater for children. Make sure to check your subscription. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It helps the channel to grow. Hit this like free of charge. It helps again for more people to have the video recommended. Leave the comments, I read them all. And if you would like to join me on other platforms, that would be great as well. You have Instagram, you also have Locals, you have other platforms if you feel like donating to my work. It's all down below this video. And again, thank you so much for all the donations from you guys. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you soon in a few hours with Scott Ritter Live. Lots of love, and remember, we are the leading edge and we are saving humanity. See you soon. Bye everyone.